my cohorts here about almost seeing my daughter's private parts walking into her room, and then like my biggest fears of my kids seeing daddy's dangly bits, and that would have been just totally inappropriate. So I'm really careful about that kind of stuff, and I had to block. I need to get a curtain for my bathroom because it's a way to. It's a long story, which I had already gone into before. But hey, we are here. We are live, and there's nobody actually here yet. I'm burning alive. It is 86 degrees in this garage right now. Now, for y'all, that might seem like that's really freaking hot. Believe it or not, it's not, because outside it's like 115. I have an air conditioning unit going off right now that for some reason decided to shut off while I wasn't here, and it was like 90-something degrees in here, which does not affect my equipment whatsoever because everything's liquid cooled, so I don't have to worry about that. Everything here was still nice and cool and running like it's supposed to. Thank you. Kudos to me for not being a dipshit. Anyway, so I turned the air conditioning unit on. It's been running like pretty consistently, so it's dropped back down to 86, which I think I got it set to like 80 right now. Which, that's not bad for me to be able to chill out in a room at 80 some odd degrees. It's not bad. I have the door open, so the air from the inside of the house comes in here. Everybody's going, what about your electric bill? I have solar panels. Relax. It's all good. I might pay $100. Maybe.
It's all good in the hood.
I don't pay for those damn things either. They were paid for when I bought the house. Isn't that cool? I think that shit's awesome. Well, word of advice, if you ever buy a house, make sure the solar panels are already paid for and are fully covered and everything's done. Then you buy the house. Because if you buy the house and they owe a penny on that shit, you've got to cover it. And it's a pain in the ass. And it costs about $500 for an inspection. Just, there you go. Put that little feather in your cap if you're buying a home. All right, so we got 3 people that have arrived. I'm assuming at least one of those is my crew that's already sitting here.
Or both of us.
Right. So, Maverick, are you ready to go ahead and do your, start a show spiel for those who don't have the benefit of being with us live, where I kind of take control of everything because I'm a control freak, and I got to make sure shit's done right and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to do it. So, if you ever played Warcraft, the original games, there's these little guys that walk around and they like cut down trees and do that shit. All right, over here. I don't want to work. That's what they do.
All right.
There you go.
I don't want to work.
No, it's I don't want to work.
I don't want to work.
Pretty good. Yeah. It's all right.
Sounds like me normally.
That's me all the time. I don't want to work.
I don't want to work.
Anybody that actually wants to work is probably out of their fucking mind, unless they're doing something that they love. Because if this was my job and all I had to do was come on here and have conversations with awesome people,
dude, I love that job.
And just where I would come on and I could legitimate do my hosting skills for real, instead of coming on here for 1 day a week. Well, an hour a week, it's kind of lackadaisical. Half the time I don't know what the fuck is going on. It'd be different because I would have a full spreadsheet of everything that's happening. And Sassy wouldn't have to leave every 2 minutes because right now she's probably getting a dog a cookie or something like that. You're laughing, but I'm serious. She's probably running to go get the dog a cookie, or she forgot to get herself some libation. Gotta get some water.
Or be like me and have a brand new Monster Energy for the 4th of July holiday weekend.
That's a cool one.
Comes.
Yeah. So is that Monster's new thing there? Are we advertising? Are we advertising for Monster for free? Is that what we're doing?
Sponsored.
We're advertising for Monster for free. Okay, just letting everybody know that. Well, apparently we do free advertisement.
Because I don't have, this is an empty Red Bull can, and I don't have Red Bull right now.
Now, is that cross merchandising that we've got going on there? I mean,
Yes, I think so, because I drink both at a daily basis.
so it looks like Chelsea. It looks like Chelsea's hubby is like taking care of shit for her. He's the technical wizard there. The boyfriend.
Yeah.
Thank you, technical wizard. Appreciate you. You got to make sure you appreciate your workers there. You know,
Yes, thank you.
if they put
you
all
hear
your
me?
shit together, yeah, there you go. Got to say, yeah, I
Let me make
appreciate
sure.
that. No, well, he does his job well. There you go.
Woohoo!
Takes care of her.
Let me fix this camera.
Of course,
For
it's
sure.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. No,
Well, we're
Camera's
only
rushed.
live. It's okay. We're not.
Yeah,
You're
we're
live?
live.
Texted her
We're-
during
we're
dinner.
live.
Yeah.
Oh
We're
yeah, I'm
live on
sorry.
Twitch
about
already. We're all
Texted
good.
her during dinner. Said,
She's
get on in here.
We talk her in, or we get you to talk her into coming onto the show, and then she apologizes because she had to adjust.
I
her
know.
camera.
I know.
I like literally
Who
interrupted
does
her dinner.
that?
It's like, well, we were eating. Oh no, fuck that. Come on, let's go play.
Yeah, right. By the way, it's your fault you're late. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are. Like, who was supposed to come on today?
Nobody.
Man, but he
Oh.
got called to his mother-in-law's and didn't get out on time. So
Oh, it happens.
Yeah,
Didn't
well,
make it.
and then half the time,
I don't remember
I
this.
said, dude, your family comes first. You're fine.
do you know how many times we've had shows where it's like, okay, it's just us. What are we going to talk about?
All right.
I don't know. We'll figure it
I don't know.
out.
We
Very
just talk
often.
stuff.
Well, I was looking for somebody who actually went, so it wasn't just me and Matt.
Right. And that's good. It's a little bit of a recap, but at the same time, we don't want to overdo that because we want to make sure that we have the Oh, speaking of which, Maverick, interview videos are not in the folder. Just FYI, you created
They are
the folder.
now.
Okay, good. You created the
They
folder.
may be doubles because I accidentally did doubles, but they're there.
That doesn't bother me one iota. So, so
Why is
I-
my camera
I'm-
weird?
that'll give me an opportunity to put my little interviewer hat on, and
Mhm.
so
With the hat.
yeah, well, because all of you guys went, and I did not.
Yep.
So
You can ask us
you guys
questions.
all have the same thing, first timer experience, which is what I generally will interview people for. So
So guess what? I know what this show is gonna be today.
I guess so. Anyway,
Woohoo!
I had in mind like our experience
Yeah.
because next week, will be Stephen, Brian,
well, it'll be everybody
some
else,
other
and we won't
fancy
get
people.
the chance to speak. We won't get a word in
Yeah.
edgewise.
Yeah.
I'll have to
But
reel
he-
shit
But he'll
in.
have so much good information that it's going to be. Really
I'm gonna
good.
be like,
'Cause if it's
"Yay,
anything like our meeting
Steven!"
last night.
For Soliar, yes.
And then every time that he
Ooh,
goes
look
to
at
talk
that.
about licking somebody's
Upgrade.
ear or sticking his finger in weird places, I'll mute him.
We probably won't have to bring that up.
Well, I'm going to probably. It's me. I can't help myself.
You're going to bring it up.
I'm gonna fuck with him. It's Steven. I can't help myself. He's
Well,
like,
then Brian will be there too, and you can watch him like change colors.
yeah. He'll start sweating and shit. Be like, keep the hat off so that you can like not represent. You're Brian today.
Oh, the head. Not
Yeah,
the hat,
yeah,
the head.
yeah.
I was
Keep
like, what are you
that-
talking about?
Keep
The
the head out.
mascot.
I've got my
he
own
doesn't
version.
usually wear
of it.
the head at home.
No, you don't. No.
He does.
So,
He sleeps with it.
what we're gonna do
But I
now
am going to
is
tease that there will be someone very super special coming, and I'm not going to.
Walton Goggins. No,
No,
Dude. if
but
we-
special.
I would shit myself
Ooh.
if Sassy
But
pulled
it would
that
have
one
to.
off.
But it's somebody who was actually at the event. Walton Goggins was not at the event.
Okay. So
That was
but
like cool.
I do know that at some point, Brian's going to try to make sure that I get Wes Johnson on and a few others, as kind of a compensation for our podcast situation. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
I was
Good
Wait,
unaware
what?
of that.
Well,
I
it
was
was
not aware of this either.
this was a phone call conversation that me and Brian had. So, yeah, we're gonna
Is this
try and
after
get.
our phone call conversation?
No, I have no idea. I'm not. Me and you. Me and you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
This was a different conversation for sure.
Yeah,
But
that one, then we're never going to talk about the other one.
we're not going to talk about me and your conversation. No.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
no reason for
Good.
it. No.
Yeah, no reason at all.
All right. So we are going to go to Zoom. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start recording, and then Maverick, you're going to do your thing, and I'm
trying to fix my camera because it's like all wonky now.
I'm gonna do shit to totally fuck it up so that you screw it up, and we're gonna make fun of it. Okay? All right, here we go.
Recording in
Always.
progress.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to another episode of the Fallout Roundtable. I'm your host, Maverick Stone. We're back.
You didn't shit yourself a little, did you?
I hope not.
Okay, just checking. That was
I hope
pretty
not.
strenuous moment there. I was like,
Yeah.
In a couple weeks, y'all. I guess they have some stuff to get out.
I have.
getting stuff out. She's funny.
Yeah, she's funny.
Okay, so where do they find us?
Well, let me first introduce who's here first.
Okay.
You know,
Yep.
it's you, Jaxus, Sassy Lady, and a friend of the show, Chelsea, is here.
Hello.
The Sisterhood
Yeah.
of Steel. The
The
Elder
sisterhood-
Chelsea.
the
Yeah.
elder of the
I'm
Sisterhood of Steel
Victoria,
herself.
everybody.
Here's
May
something
the
fun
Steel
about
be with
Chelsea
you.
that we didn't know. She can literally change factions on a dime.
Yes.
Yes,
yes.
yes.
And everything.
It all depends on what's going on at the time, because she was NCR for a little
Exactly.
while, and
Exactly.
Yeah, Mom has a video of it.
Well, there's no rules, man.
There
No,
is
there's
no
not.
rules.
I mean, you've been Benny, and then you turned around and you were like a girl in a
No,
poodle
I was
skirt,
Hank.
and then you were Hank.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I was
yeah.
Hank. Then I was an aspirant
I'm
because
kinda
the
the-
Hank one didn't come in time. And now I'm going to be a scientist in Mojave Mayhem, an enclave scientist at Mayhem
that
because
years
because
ago.
I want test subjects for my FEV virus stuff research.
Yeah.
You know,
So my goal now is I'm going to get my recon armor,
hell yeah.
minus my helmet, because I hate the helmet. It looks like shit.
I understand.
And then I will get my beret, and then I'm going to throw a max and coat over the top of that.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah, because I've got the beard already, you know, kind of got the hair thing going. So I think I can pull off an elder Maxon, I think, maybe, you know,
The
good old
pros
Arthur.
And cons guys was
And I'm crazy as fuck, too, so that'll work.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah.
I just got to go find some, you know, death claw to beat the crap out of with a knife. I think that's why he did it. Didn't he kill it with a knife?
Thought it was with his bare hand.
Was it his bare
Or a
hands?
pocket knife, maybe.
I think he did it with a knife. I don't remember. I'll have to look that one up. It's been a while.
Combat knife.
Yep.
Or people in our chat, you can, because we are live on Twitch right now.
And you can check that out on
Thursday.
Fallout Wiki.
Yeah, you can find that on
Oh.
Fallout Wiki as well.
Yeah.
The independent Fallout wiki.
Yes.
Make
Yes,
sure it's
the independent
independent.
Fallout wiki, the
Yes.
only wiki you should
The
ever
only
be
Wiki that we
wiki,
care about.
Wiki, wiki,
Yes.
wiki. Sorry.
But you can also
Fallout
find
wiki,
us
the best
on
wiki.
YouTube, at or the Fallout Roundtable. You can
Yeah.
also find us on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it these days
I'm not going to do
at
it.
Fallout RTB.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You know, like one of these again.
Been
Okay.
caffeinated today, y'all.
Slightly.
Oh yes,
awake
this
today.
is my third one today.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what that means?
You gotta
He's,
sharing is caring, my friend.
Oh, he's just going to calm down now. That's what it's going to happen.
No, because I've had, as you can tell, these are my other two.
So,
Yes,
so
his
when I was
stash.
joking about the whole Sharton thing, it might have actually happened. You know, with all that.
It
Oh,
might
yeah.
have, or just a really big
Are we talking
fart that
about
just
That.
Fart with a friend.
yes.
Is that a peanut? No. All right. So, we've got Twitter and X, and
you can send us stuff at our email falloutrtb@gmail.com.
Dun da da da! We made it.
Woo!
See, I told you I was going to screw that all up for you.
Yeah, but it worked anyway.
Yeah. Well, I can't help myself. All right. So yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, Sassy Lady, your very first time, you were actually part of the planning crew of this whole shebang. Actually, few of you were. But so now, did you get the opportunity to actually have a lot of fun, or were you like me at the other event, working your whole damn time and having a little fun here and there?
I think most of the time I was having fun.
Okay, good.
I would say at Gala, I sat down for like 10 minutes. because it turned out that like for something happened with Nuka Court, and we'll talk about that when we have all those lovely ladies on. We're gonna have an episode in 2 weeks with the Nuka Court ladies, and we'll talk more about that. But I ended up helping with that, so it was like I kind of missed part of it, and I was so happy that I managed to snag somebody's picture because I'm like, I don't even have a picture of the court, but I was also standing behind stage at the time. But we were facilitating that. I was facilitating an engagement. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, that was so
Oh,
good. With
so
Nick
was
and
that
Cassandra.
was that Rico? I saw
Yeah.
some I saw some pictures, and I'm not positive, but it looked like
There were two different couples who got engaged
Oh,
at
two
Wasteland Jamboree
couples?
that we
Oh,
Yeah.
know
wow.
of. One couple got engaged at the Greenbrier, and then
okay.
one couple got
I think I
engaged
saw a
at
photo.
Gala.
Yeah. Well, I do believe some of our Modus Files family.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Nick and Cass.
Okay, that's
Nick
what
and
I.
Cass.
Okay, yeah.
Congrats, Nick and Cass.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
did
Yes,
Yeah.
Cass. They made a big thing. So da- down in the immersion zones, you could get different quests, and Modus was also handing out quests. And Nick had gotten a quest that he could not solve. It was the unsolvable
Oh
quest.
yes, I do.
And
Yes.
so, in order to solve the quest, Stephen announced that, apparently there is an answer that you are lacking, and we have the answer, or something along the line.
For
Have the
those
whole
who
thing recorded.
don't have the benefits,
And
I'm going to try and bump up Sassy's vocals a little bit on the podcast
because
part
my vocals are
'cause
shredded.
she has no voice left, and then like she also
This
has
is actually good.
she has a tendency to move away from her microphone,
I
so
do, I do.
yeah.
Because it's in my face. Okay.
Yeah. Like
So-
you can't see my face.
Yeah,
Look at me.
can't see my face. I'm
There you
hiding
go.
behind my.
Maybe like you can't
So-
see me.
They called Nick up on this stage, and then Cassie was able to, do her speech and her proposal. So that was during Gala. So Gala was kind of busy for me, and then I went out for a drink and
Or
started
12.
talking to these cute little players who are from not far from here, and I got to talking to them and some other people, and I missed like the rest of Gala.
I left early. I'm sorry.
Little fade on. I had a
You
little
look so
fun.
dapper, Maverick, in your suit. I remember
Oh,
that.
he looked so
That
good,
was so.
didn't he?
He was all like, "I look
Yes.
like the mafia," and I was like, "You do, sir. Very handsome."
Well,
He
and,
looks
there,
so
and then
good.
there's this one picture that you guys took together that I thought was really
Oh
nice.
yes,
And
I
then-
do remember.
and then all I
It
see
was
is
the only picture we took.
I saw
together.
Maverick
this
going,
is
I
the
should have put
only
my
one
hand in
we
my
did.
pocket.
It was so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, no.
Such
If
a
you
good
look at the
picture.
picture,
I
if
saw
you look
it,
at the
yeah.
picture, my hand is like down here. I'm like,
Yeah, it was dangling.
No.
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
It wasn't that bad, but a little over dramatization there. But yeah, you probably could have put it in
Yeah.
your pocket. But anyway,
Most of the work we did Friday, so it was only a 2-day event.
I helped set
Friday,
up.
it's weird because it felt like a 3-day because so many people were there on Friday, whether they were working the event or whether they were just coming in early to go do like side quests or just hang out. So
Yeah, a lot of
that was
people were
really
there
cool that so
Friday.
many
It was
people
insane.
were there. But we did most of like between Thursday and Friday, and they had started on Wednesday, but I got there Thursday. So between Thursday and Friday, we got most of the work done. Like we were basically done and ready to go, and it was like go play, go have fun. So Saturday, I did really well until Gala, and then I got busy during Gala. Sunday, I basically played all day. I had some panels that I was on. That kept me up at the hotel till about lunchtime or about 2:30 on Sunday. But then I spent the rest of the day down in the immersion zone. Now it did end at 6 on Sunday, and then we started tearing down immediately.
Yeah.
well, yeah, everybody's got to get back to their respective states and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to
I
look
drove
at
9 hours down.
But we
I was
had a
fine.
really kick-ass rap party, so that
So-
was really fun.
that shirt you're wearing. Is that the Wasteland Jamboree shirt?
No, the
No?
one that Chelsea's,
Chelsea's
wearing.
wearing was.
Mine's
Okay.
an
Oh,
yes,
old,
yes.
You want to display
I don't
that
know if
for
you
us
could
there?
see it.
Just do a little
This
model
beautiful
twirl.
shirt.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks to Maverick because he got me a VIP ticket, and
Awesome.
you get a shirt. You get a shirt.
Yeah,
Look at that.
that's
Isn't
what-
that
You can
fancy?
buy them online, y'all.
That's what
They're
these
like
are.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
they had
Online.
leftovers
You
over.
can buy them
Yeah.
online. All the ones that are left over. Go to Buttered Popcorn Events website. You can buy your own until they're gone.
Yes.
I believe it's shipping. I'm not sure, but
It's probably $25, something like
I
that.
think it's
the shirts
$30.
are like $30.
30?
And
Well, yeah,
Yeah, $30.
they probably because they're using a third party site, so they got to cover the third party's
Where-
money.
It is a very nice shirt. I would say
It
the
is.
graphics is beautiful, and it's
it's really cute.
well made and thin. It's not one of those, you know, those Fruit of the Loom shirts where it's kind of
They're
like
like really
too thick.
stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Oh, yeah.
really
Soft
good
shirt.
quality. I highly recommend the shirt
Soft
if
shirt.
you are.
Yeah, a lot.
fortunate
Some
enough to
people
get
didn't
VIP.
love the color. It's kind of a
Mhm.
mustard yellow gold
It
color.
matches the hat
But
though.
the thing is like it fits the theme because everybody was
Mhm.
like, oh, it's like a camp shirt, and like, yes, it's supposed to be.
Duh.
You're supposed to
Hello.
feel like you're at
Yes.
summer camp. Like
Yeah.
summer camp is like that's the whole vibe. So when people were
Yeah.
like, it feels like a camp shirt, it was like, good. That's what we
Yeah.
wanted.
I
It
think
should
it looks
stand-
dapper with
I
the
think it
Good
would be-
Springs hat.
So I think that would look really cool with the right outfit at any time. People just
Yeah.
get
Oh, I think it's
upset
a great
about rocking
color.
yellow.
Mhm.
Look, yellow's an
Yeah.
awesome color.
Mine is in blue in a like a baby blue color because
Ooh.
it's staff. But I'm tempted to get another one of those.
Nobody ever
just so I
complains
have
about
that
wearing their
color.
Dragon Ball Z hat, and it's orange. Right?
That's a good hat.
Yeah. Well, it's like, come on, that's a bright ass
Yeah.
color. Ain't nobody bitching
I,
about
I
that.
think I look okay.
I thi-
Okie dokie.
you look
okey-dokey.
dokily, yes.
So
Yeah.
Chelsea did a really fun thing on Friday with some people that I wanted to do this, but I knew I wasn't going to be able
Mm.
to go. But tell us about your excursion.
Real quick
That
though,
was
before
Friday,
I do
right?
that, I want to ask you one
Mhm.
more question. Is so being somebody there for your first time and being part of it, I have to ask some of the hard questions, and I do this to everybody.
Mhm.
I need to know: is there any correction of errors that you felt, something that you would have done differently, or something that you felt was not planned out, say perfectly? You might need a little tweaking.
We had everything planned to the
Mhm.
T. And of course, we ran into the same issues, not as bad, but the same issues that we ran into with Buffalo Bills. Like the hotel had
Mhm.
new management. new
Oh, I heard about
owners,
that.
So there was a
And
couple of
things-
political things that went happen.
Things didn't, things got lost in translation, especially like
Mm.
with Gala and the VIP room.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Oh yes, I
fortunately-
did hear about this.
Fortunately,
Mhm.
it wasn't as bad as, and I'm sure Stephen will talk about this more next week.
Right.
But I'm sure,
Yeah, no,
fortunately,
it was a
wasn't
lot of
Buffalo
fun. It
Bills
was a lot
bad,
of
and
fun.
we made it through. And
Yeah.
honestly, to be honest, because I was gonna buy Connor a VIP ticket because I didn't want him to be like overwhelmed, and I wanted him to have a place to go. When he started feeling like things were too peoply. But I was thinking about it. I'm like, the hotel's right there. He can just go to the room. So I didn't.
That's what I
get
did.
him-
Yeah.
I didn't get him a VIP pass because honestly, he had one better. He could just go to the room and be away from everyone.
Yeah, you can go
alone.
sit down and
Yeah.
watch
So
some
that
TV.
was for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I love
see.
and granted, this isn't a con, but I love going to cons where I can stay in the hotel of the event. So that
Shane
was
Bacon
right
is
there.
giving Connor some props, saying that he was very helpful. Just in case
Yeah,
you missed that.
he helped out a lot. He helped Mr. and Mrs. Fallout set up their tent.
Yes.
He helped
Thank you,
Shane
Connor.
set up his camp, and he helped wherever he could, and then as soon as he could, he disappeared.
So was there any issues with lines, getting food, making
No.
sure everybody had water, all
the
those
lines for food were really long. Now we found out later that there was a competing event somewhere in the state, so we didn't get all the food trucks that we wanted.
Yeah.
But we did have a good variety of food trucks, and those lines were long.
I wonder
all day.
how
So
many
we
of
took
those
for
guys
2 days.
regretted it.
I didn't eat.
Yeah, I
because
know, right?
I didn't want to stand in line. I was too busy to be standing in line. I had like stuff going on. I had panels, or I had somewhere I had to be, or
There
I
was
bound
plenty
to.
of food places right
Yeah,
just
there was
1 minute
plenty.
below the hotel. So the custard
Oh my
shop.
gosh, yeah. I
the
mean,
taps,
if you left the
yeah.
hotel, there was like 6 or 7 or 8 different
Yeah.
fast
And they all had
food. There was
taps.
Shoney's. Going to town,
Mhm.
there was this awesome Braxton Bistro. That's where we ate on Thursday. Those people.
Oh,
were
that was good.
amazing. Food was fantastic. So there was. It's not like you were in the middle of the desert and had nowhere else to eat.
Yeah,
Oh
shout
my
out to
God.
the bistro.
They were
Sassy Lady and I ate
Yes. Oh
spots
yeah, we
together.
were there. We
Yeah,
were
we
just
were there at the same
finishing.
time.
We were finishing lunch when him and his mom came in, and we ended up hanging around and talking for a while. And our waitress was just the loveliest girl. And I
Oh
asked her
yes, I
because this was
loved
on
our
Thursday,
waitress.
and I was like, "Are you ready for this weekend?" And she was like, "I'm so anxious. Like I don't know what to expect." And
Right.
I'm like, "Girl, we're all so kind. You know, everybody's so nice. Like it's gonna be fine." And from what I heard from most of the locals, like at the different shops and the different restaurants and things,
Everyone
we
loved
blew
us.
them away. They were all like, "Oh my gosh, these people are so nice. Oh my gosh, they're so nice," you know. And
That's good.
it kind of makes me proud that I'm part of this community because everybody, you know, conducted themselves with kindness and patience and hospitality and
Tolerance.
generosity, and it was
Yeah.
incredible.
Awesome.
And you
Awesome.
could see the impact it was making on people because these people had no idea what they were getting into, y'all. They had no idea.
Oh
5,000
Yeah.
yeah. No.
plus people
Someone
flocking into
thought
their
that they were
town.
gonna have 80,000. One of the shop owners. I was like, 80,000 people.
80.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
Wow.
80.
maybe next
They're
year.
like, someone told me
I mean,
80,000.
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe.
maybe the next one, but not.
Maybe
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is that it just keeps growing and growing.
But
We're,
they had no idea what was coming. They had no idea. Like they were kind of familiar with Fallout, but they didn't know anything about Fallout. They were like, "What the heck is all?" Like they didn't even know why they were making bottle caps, y'all. They were just doing it
they were
because
just
they knew
doing
it
it
was the
because they
thing,
knew some community event was coming and it was going to change
and that it
things
was going to
for
bring them.
yeah,
You know, it was
some
probably going to bring
revenue.
them
Yeah,
some business.
Yeah,
And a lot of these people were having record-setting days,
that's
like
great.
the
Oh
exactly.
busiest days
yeah.
they'd had since they opened.
So I'm going to go ahead
We
and
made
take a
up for
quick
big
break.
losses.
When we come back, we're going to actually ask Chelsea here about her experience, and then we're just going to keep on going down the line here. And so far, so good. It looks like it was a smashing success. So yeah, we'll be right back after this message.
Recording stopped.
Everybody breathe. Anybody got to go
Jane
to the
only
bathroom or
remembers
anything?
drinking whiskey.
Okay, I'm good.
Well, I mean, we already had to listen to your damn chair creaking while she was talking.
I'm sorry that this chair is broken in two places and I can't get a new one.
Okay.
Oh,
With all the
maybe for
ridiculous money
Christmas.
you've got, are you kidding me? This guy's got money coming out his ears. He doesn't pay for.
Yeah.
Does he?
He's like, I want that. I'll go get that. You know,
Yeah, yeah. I just
Top
dropped
sheets. Oh my
120
god,
bucks.
guys! I wish I
almost.
had seen that.
yeah.
Ginger. So Ginger's talking about Ma had a little bit like Sunday night when we had the rap party and stuff. Ma had just she celebrated a little bit harder than she
Yeah,
normally
well,
would.
That's
Oh,
why
She
no.
was so cute.
that's why we don't keep any of that in a place that's recorded. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And
Mhm.
Ma
We're
is
not
I
funny.
talking
guess she was
about
I guess
that
she was giving a
recording
speech
either.
on how top sheets are a priority. I really
I saw
wish I
that.
hadn't.
I saw that in the chat.
I'm like, I wish I hadn't missed that.
We love Ma
Bless her
Tater.
heart. She's in Hawaii right now,
Yeah.
living her best life. So
Yeah. We just keep that off the air. Cool. All right. So
Yeah,
we're gonna come back.
Or not. Yep.
Yeah.
Recording in progress.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our little commercial break there. We were just having a little moment laughing about some funny things that happened at the event. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to ask Chelsea about her experience. I'm going to kind of let Sassy take the reins there and because, you know, she's already been able to explain her stuff. And I'm going to sit back a little bit and I might ask a question here or there. Sassy knows the way I do this, so she's going to make sure to ask. Yeah, I'll probably cut in for the bad part. That way I'm the bad guy.
well, no,
Yeah.
you can cut in for the.
Bad
I wasn't
guy.
there.
Join-
Let me clarify.
join in
question.
anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll answer all the questions.
all the questions.
Yeah. So Chelsea, tell us about your expedition on Friday.
Okay, so on Friday we went to Fort Defiance or the Allegheny
Trans
I'm having
Allegheny
trouble.
Lunatic Asylum.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. I just been
Insane
calling it
asylum.
Fort Defiance the whole
Or
time, or
people
like
just call it Tala.
yeah, Tala, exactly. And so we had about 30 people show up. It was a very successful. There was Toxic Trevor. There was also Veterans Leather LLC. She was a vendor. Mama K. There was Atomic Outfitters. She came. And Trashy Panda. She also does some Fallout streaming stuff. There was also more people, but it's. So our tour guide Zachary, he is a big Fallout fan, and he made an armor that was Brotherhood of Steel that had West Virginia painted on it. And
Oh,
he had
cool.
his flag, and he climbed up to the top and was like waving it. And
Wow.
it was an amazing experience because if you go inside of the tour, he has a bunch of Fallout props that he made personally.
Oh,
I
wow.
saw those
That's
in
really
the
cool.
pictures. I was like, that's so cool that they brought all that out.
Well, it's so cool that he's that creative and they allowed that to be seen. Just to
Hmm.
bring that out like that. That's
That
really
they
nice.
gave him the leeway. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because some companies just wouldn't do that. That's really cool. So did Mr. Fantastic make it? Anybody know?
What did Mr. Fantastic look
Generally,
like?
he dresses up in a
in-
lab coat with his red hair, and he walks around with his little microphone. Hello, everybody.
Oh no.
No?
Who
If you're talking
also
about
made it?
Tyler, he was there, but he was a vault dweller.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was who made it also.
There
Expo's
was
Design was there. He was on the second tour, and his crew. It was funny because he was Legion, and he had
Yep.
like a slave on a leash, and he was like whipping him. I was like, I really want to watch this, but I have to go inside and do the tour. And there was also the contest winner on Saturday.
Yeah.
His name is Joshua. He does a
Minutemen.
Minuteman.
Yep.
And
It was so cool.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
I
really
think
cool.
his YouTube is Zap Wizard, if I remember correctly. But yeah, he has a
Right.
Tesla plasma rifle that he engineered because he's an engineer. That's what he does on his daily life. And yeah, it was really cool because like I remember seeing his video and I was like, wait, I know you, and you're on my tour. And then like, well, not my tour, but the tour that I'm going on. And it was a fun time because the tour that they did was a 90-minute tour. It was paranormal. There is ghosts there. There is really like I was
Oh
hearing
yeah.
stuff there
Oh
that
yeah,
like I
for
was,
sure. There
and then
has
you
to be.
feel it. I was just like, ooh, spooky. But it was a lot of fun being with everybody and being allowed to like cosplay. And so when you go up, it's all stairs. There's no elevators. There's nothing. So you got to be a little physical fitness on this, and you got to keep up with the tour. They let you like look around and take pictures, but like you really have to like, let's go, let's go. I think it's 14 acres is the whole property. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. It's only like $35 for all the access, and then there's multiple tours that you can go on. But this specific one was Fallout related, so it took you to all the stuff that you would see in the game.
That is
Really wanted
really
to do
cool.
So I'm telling you, we had so much going on that I had FOMO before I even went because I knew I couldn't do everything that was going on. Like I knew I didn't have time to do the tours. I knew I didn't have time to like
I don't,
go to the carnival, like all that stuff, and I had
Yeah.
such FOMO.
yeah, I think so. I arrived to the Wednesday before. The Wednesday before the. I think I was there before,
Wednesday?
and yeah, I was
You're
there
on there
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah, I
he
was out there
Wednesday. I got there
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Now,
I got there
see,
Thursday,
that's
too.
exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Money to
Thursday.
burn.
No,
He
it's
was
called
just
having
excited.
enough PTO time to actually go out on
Yeah, that's
Wednesday.
it.
Full 6 days.
Nice.
Why do it?
But you got
Did
to.
you freeze or
Did you tie
something?
bows
Okay,
or just
there
your
it goes.
mama tie bows?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my stuff.
Okay.
I,
You're good. You're
Yes.
good.
So I know his mama helped tie bows for Gala. They put bows on all.
Oh,
the
yeah, no,
chairs for
yeah,
Gala.
we
Oh, I
spent-
saw that.
we-
Thank you
we
so
spent
much.
all
Yep,
day.
they tied bows.
no,
So
she did.
Here's a
after
funny
1
thing that
o'clock,
happened in one
the
of
rest
the
of us did.
chats somewhere. Somebody was complaining because some woman was stealing the chair ties, and I'm like, that woman asked permission because she helped tie them all, and we were throwing those away anyway. She was fine. They're like,
My
well, I'm
goodness.
glad she asked permission. I was like, yeah, like I don't think like people were just like ripping us off, you know.
Settle down, buddy. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
that,
like,
that
people were
chair
not-
tie bow
Although to
robber
be
was
fair, we had the Flatwood Monsters lanterns on each table that
Yeah.
we were using as those were going to be auctioned off and
Oh, that was
sold
beautiful.
for the charity. And I think a couple of them walked off as if they were party favors. So
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I heard about that
I think
too.
part of that might have been confusion on their part. I hope it was just confusion on their part.
We can only
Um,
hope that it's not bad intent. Anyway,
I'm
yeah.
really hoping that it was just, ignorance and not
Yeah, low karma. Your
malice.
karma went down.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Chelsea, out of all the fun stuff that you had, was there
Mhm.
anything that you found that could have been done better that maybe you would have maybe
Mm.
gone a different route with? Maybe you created separate lines for something to alleviate. I know that there was long lines for alcohol. I saw that mentioned. But is that
Was
something
there?
that? But well, let's see.
I don't think
If
so.
I
Because the
Maybe
only
down in the
times I
park.
went for, well, I went.
Yeah,
They
maybe
had a
down in the
bar.
park there were.
They had a bar set up
Mhm.
down by the pavilion.
Yeah,
Um,
I did see
uh,
long lines
and
down there.
I waited. I think I was behind like two people, and they had like two or three people behind there, and that went fast.
yeah, it says, "Oof, the
Um,
bar lines were horrendous." That was Ginger Snap.
I think what would be the best would if we had an
no,
extra
well,
day.
I will
If we
say
had an
the
extra
bar
day.
in the hotel,
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
it was the best staffed.
Oh
Ooh,
yes.
Thursday
they
night
were
was
so
the
nice.
best
I
night they
tipped
had it
them
staffed. I think there was like 3 bartenders Thursday night. There was like 2 bartenders
the
Friday night,
sweetest.
and like
The
maybe 1
greatest bar
bartender on
staff.
Saturday. It was
Staff.
weird.
So
Really?
as things
So
progressed,
yes,
obviously they got more people in there
but
to
but
get things
that
going.
was the hotel.
Right.
Yeah,
The Flatwood drinks was
staffing of the
good. I
hotel.
really love
Yeah,
that one.
yeah, that wasn't anything we had any
So nothing
control
was
over.
really all tragic
But
or
I will
whatever.
say
But
that
No, no.
they
Mm.
the bar closed at 9, y'all, and these
oh,
people stayed
Really?
open until at least midnight. I mean,
At
on a
least it
regular
was like.
basis,
At
yeah.
least they did that on Thursday
But
with
they
all of
stayed
us.
open till like midnight for us. I think it was like 2 a.m. on Sunday.
Oh,
And they
really?
had the
Oh.
premix, like the Nuka Cola or the Nuka
Yeah, they
Cola
had special
Quantum
drinks
premix
in
Oh, that
Sunday
was
servers.
bar.
the Nuka Cola Quantum was
Sunday
good.
night, when they
That
ran
quantum
out
was
of
great.
mixers, like they ran out of Sprite to mix with it,
oh,
they just took that big old jug, set it on the bar, and you could just go fill up your own cup. Straight alcohol,
Yes.
so Ginger
which
Snap has.
nobody needed to be doing at that point. Let me
So Ginger
remind.
Snap does have a good idea that might pass along here. Is that maybe a separate line for non-alcoholic drinks and alcoholic
That's a
drinks
good
would be a
idea.
good idea.
That is a good idea.
Yeah. So
That is a
That
good
is a
idea.
really
and
good
that's why
idea
I'm bringing
because
these
yeah,
things up. Is these
service was slow at the hotel bar.
are okay.
Now
Yeah,
at the
no, it
bar
was
down
slow, but
at the bar down during the day, it was really good. But
Okay.
I don't know
We
who.
did
I
have a
don't.
lot of people come. It was 5,000?
It was over 5,000. Yeah.
Yeah, over 5,000. You're gonna have to wait.
5,000.
This
But
isn't
not
like
everybody was
100
staying at the
people.
Yeah.
hotel, and I know
Yeah,
like a lot of people were partying down at Bracken Holler. So like
yeah.
there was a good majority of people at the bar, and they should have had more
Mhm.
bartenders, more staff, and they didn't.
Well, and that's that. So that's why they have correction of errors in business. That's why we do these things, is we have the conversations about them, find out what is good, what's not good, and then you make what's called a correction or error for the next year coming up. You make sure that you're fully staffed. If you didn't have enough water, you make sure you have water. If your
Like,
bathroom
yeah, and I
facilities
mean,
weren't,
we told them
up
how
to
many
par,
people were
boom, you get it
coming. We
taken care
told
of.
them what was happening.
Yeah.
If
But
they
all the
didn't staff
planning in the world,
appropriately,
uh, you can plan for the, you know, till your eyes fall
Mhm.
out, and that can all change in one quick little blow, you know.
and it's completely out of your control.
Yeah, no, well, that's why you do a correction of errors. You see things for what they are as they're coming. You go, oh wow, okay, this was more than I expected, and then obviously the Fallout, community is always gracious, so they're going to take the lines and things like that as a punch in
Yeah.
the mouth that they can handle. That's the thing about us wastelanders. We can take a punch.
And then you can also, when you're in lines, you're with your people, so you can make great conversations and friendships.
Yeah,
Like there's
bust
always
out,
stuff to talk about.
bust out your phone and start creating some content.
She's talking about during the
Exactly.
day. I
I've
don't.
done that plenty of times. Just meeting, like I've met many people in lines that I'm good friends with now.
I interviewed
Yeah.
Ma Tater while she was waiting to go to the bathroom.
Oh my goodness.
That was the very first time.
Really?
The Ma
Yeah, it
Tater's
was. I
first
remember
time.
that.
She was waiting to go to the
You guys were at the
bathroom, and
bathroom
I'm like,
behind
"Hey,
the
so
bar.
while you're waiting, let's talk."
Hey.
Yeah, that was a fun experience. All right, well,
So
so
I don't.
far
I
so
can't.
good.
I can't talk about the lines for the gala bar because the only time I went to the gala bar was
Oh
after
yeah, no, the gala bar, no.
after everybody was done eating and after people had started dancing and stuff was when I went and there was no one at the bar. and I got my drink, and I was trying to come back to Gala, and I got caught talking to some people, and I never made it back to Gala, which I missed the whole Queen thing. I missed all the
That
group
was
dancing. I
fun.
missed all that fun stuff.
Oh,
So,
that was the pros and cons. Shout out to pros and cons. That dancing was
Oh
fantastic.
yes.
Pros and
yeah,
cons. What's that?
Pros
So
and
that's
Cons
like
the Power
Industries
Armor.
did all the fun toys for us. They
Oh,
brought
the
all their
Power Armor
power
group.
armor.
Right,
They brought
right.
the vault
Yeah.
door. They
They're
had
based
all
out of
that
New
cool
York.
stuff.
Right, right. Okay.
They were amazing, and those guys were super, super nice. If you guys have seen
We had them
my
on the show a couple
Instagram
weeks
or
back,
whatever,
Yeah, shout out
Uh,
to Joel and Fabian.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fabian
yes.
was he was the one. So if you see my Instagram, I've got a reel on there of Fabian, who's in the Enclave Power Armor, dancing with
Yes.
the satin dolls,
I saw that. Okay.
which is
mhm.
really good. And then of course there's No Sleep Until Cosplay, who
Yeah.
him and his wife came dressed as Moxie and Ada, and I have a reel of them dancing, which I think is about to go viral. Which has
Nice.
never happened to me before, so that's kind of fun. And he was really cool. I got to spend a lot of time
Monetize.
talking to him.
Yeah, shout out to Nathan
Yes,
and
we
Jennifer.
might have to have Nathan on sometime because you talk about talent.
You guys were amazing. Oh
Rock.
my god, that was
Yeah.
my highlight of the jamboree was seeing
Talking,
some of
yes,
my
talking
favorite
to people like
cosplayers.
that. Like I hung, I hung out
Or
with Nate
or
Crocodile
Nick,
Thursday
Nick
night.
dancing with the cardboard
We
cutout.
partied. That was great.
Oh yeah, Nick was funny too.
It's great.
Nick was dancing
I mean,
with the cardboard
the
cutout.
coolest
That was
thing
funny.
is, all of the talent, all those guys, they just mingled. They just hung out with us. You would see them. Here's Peter Jessup. What
They can finally
Friday night.
relax.
He's like,
They're with their people.
I want to go see
Yeah.
the NCR booth down at the immersion zone. We're like, all right, we're all go. We were at the bar. Like, we're all gonna
All
go
right,
down
let's go.
to Bracken Holler because Peter wants to see the NCR.
Vodka
area.
whiskeys for everybody.
So we all went down there and we partied at Bracken Holler, and Grotch is incredible.
Shout out
We're
to
gonna have her
Grotch.
back on.
Yeah, shout out to Grotch.
She's gonna come back on because I'm doing a whole Bracken Holler episode because those guys just blew
Grotch
it
and
out
Clive.
of the park. The immersion
Oh,
zone was
yes.
incredible. The whole bounty experience was amazing. What did I do with my post?
I love when she does that
Oh,
because
here it
nobody.
is.
It's like nobody can hear you
Yeah,
when you do that,
I know.
Sassy.
I was wanted, and people kept coming up to me going, "I've been looking for you all day." And
See,
I'm like,
I told you guys
"Okay."
were liars. Sassy's wanted.
Told you.
For all I know, I still am. I don't know, but my bounty was taken many times over the weekend on Saturday and
Well,
Sunday.
I didn't get to go to the bounty tent. Can you explain what the bounty is for people that weren't able to go?
So any player. So a lot of us chose to be a bounty, and
I didn't.
some of us
Sorry.
got these really cool posters made by Overshia. Some of us just had regular pictures taken.
They're kind of cool.
And-
I like those. Those
I
are
know.
neat.
Dan
Yeah,
was also a
very
bounty.
rad.
I wanted him to come on tonight, but he's lacquer and didn't read his messages. The puppet boy. And so, there were like several of us. Nick was a bounty. I was a bounty. Shane. Oh gosh, who
Yeah, we gotta
else?
get Nick
Dom
Shelton on here.
was like a bunch
Yeah.
of people. So a person who wanted to do a bounty hunt would go to Kat's tent and get a card that said that they were bounty hunting. And so they would come up to us and be like, "Hey, I'm here to take your bounty." And I'm like, "Okay." So we would have to do rock, paper, scissors. And if they won, they got my bounty. If they lost, we got to choose what was their like saving grace. So I know Daniel Valentine did 2 out of 3, and if they lost 3 times in a row, then he was like, "You just have to come back and find me again." He was like no hold bars. He's like, "You're
Damn.
done."
He was
Um,
brutal.
He was brutal. Yes,
I heard what Shane did.
trivia. I did Fallout 76 trivia, so I would ask people, "How well do you know Fallout 76?" And of course, everybody's like, "I know it really well."
I know.
Okay.
Not me.
Now, can any of you? I will tell you the question that I asked that very few could answer. Name one named person in the Wayward.
In the Wayward?
The
In the
Wayward.
Wayward?
Name one named person. There's 5.
Rebecca?
Well,
Mr. Smile.
It's turned out to be such a great question because you go there in the beginning of the game and then you never
Yeah.
go back.
You never
apparently.
go back.
Okay,
really.
what are the
No.
answers? What are the answers now
you're
that
talking
you
about the
Duchess?
bar. Well, Duchess
Okay.
for sure,
Molly.
but
The Duchess, Mort.
Gob.
Saul, Mort,
Mort,
and Smiley.
yeah, Mort sells you the map thingy.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't sell it really.
But
he
those
just
are your
teaches.
5 named people,
Yeah.
5 named characters. Somebody told me, so this was his answer. He was like, Rosie. And I'm like, where can you find Rose? Because she's not at the Wayward. And he was like, oh, yeah, no, she's at the high top. And I was like, sure.
What's the Brahmin's name outside?
The Brahmin's name?
The
Oh,
mechanic.
Bessie's the
the
Bessie-
You're putting
mechanical-
me on the
No, no.
spot.
Assaultron.
The
Or not the Assaultron, the
yeah, the one
Sentry Bot is
the one
Bessie,
that
but
yeah, Bessie.
I don't know what the actual Brahmin
Bess.
is.
No, that's what I was talking about. Was the Brahmin the robot
The
that thinks
Sentry
it's a
Bot,
Brahmin?
that's Bessie.
Yeah, the one that thinks it's a Brahmin.
Oh yeah,
But I
yeah,
was-
Bessie. Yeah.
I was doing, and if anybody
That would've
gave
been
me
good,
Bessie,
yeah.
I would have said, sure, you got it, but I didn't get that either.
Oh.
That's surprising considering.
And I was giving like hints like crazy. So then here was my easy like.
and
you don't
nobody
know
from the
76
Modus files
question.
got an answer correct.
Huh?
Nobody from the
I
Modus
didn't have
files.
to ask them.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't have to ask. These were just like players that came to me, and when they lost rock, paper,
Oh,
scissors, I
right,
gave
right,
them a
right,
second
right.
chance with these trivia questions.
Man.
So if they couldn't get that, then their next question was, what area of West Virginia did the settlers or did the foundation settlers settle?
Oh my God, what's the answer?
It's the lake.
These
The
are
lake
hard.
right behind it is named.
Oh, Somerville, Somerville Lake. I don't know. Oh, I know this is why I didn't go
I
to the
made
top.
you questions. I don't answer the
words
questions.
Sounds like just kidding. Spruce knob.
Oh, okay.
Well, everybody knows
I
that
make
I
the
will
So
never
once
get
we
any
got
of
to
us.
this point, if people still didn't have answers, because I wasn't even going to ask, because I thought about asking like
These are
name the
hard. These
leader
are
of the
hard
foundation.
questions.
So are
settlers,
these
but-
Mavericks questions?
No, these are not Mavericks questions.
Okay.
I just came up with them on the
No,
fly.
mine are secret
So
questions.
when I found out that people indeed may not know Fallout 76 as well as they thought they did, or if they told me they didn't know it, I would say, what city is the Mothman Museum in?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sudden, right?
That's
Okay,
Point
Point
Pleasant.
You're doing this on purpose.
I'm an admitted total loss because I don't pay attention very well.
It's
and everybody
Point
knows
Pleasant. There we go.
Point Pleasant.
that. So
I got
Maverick,
test anxiety.
what, being your first experience, what did you get out of all this? Like, did you have a good time?
And what did you do the whole time? I didn't see you very often.
Yeah, people
He-
don't see me very often.
He hid in his hotel room for a while because that's what he said he did. So, but yeah.
Yeah, so Mom and I arrived on Wednesday, the Wednesday before. We took a tour. We were hunting bottle caps almost the entire time when we weren't at the hotel. Mingling with the local in Sutton. Started drinking. I drink a lot.
That's kind of why you go on vacation.
Yeah, I don't normally drink because my company tests a lot.
Because you drive a truck.
I drive a semi for
Yes.
a living.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can't drink a lot. Let's be
Yeah,
fair.
it's no bueno. It's no bueno.
it no bueno. So I had 2 weeks off, so I'm like, whatever. I wasn't driving anyway, so I was like, nah, whatever. I did cosplay, but not as Hank because that didn't come in time. For the first day, I did cosplay as an aspirant of the Brotherhood of Steel. Went down, did some stuff. Yeah, it was very, because for people that don't know, at this point, I'm high functioning autistic. A lot of people don't know that. I don't like telling it to a lot of people, even though Mom was like,
Just
you need to
the
put that out
thousands
there
of people that listen to the podcast, that.
just the thousands of people.
Yeah.
So
Grand
a
scheme
lot,
of things, it ain't that big of a deal.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Son
so-
will tell you. He's like, I'm autistic.
We love
leave
you,
me
Maverick. Thank you. Thank you.
So there's times
So,
when Maverick will just like stop talking because he's thinking, and,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Processing.
Or I will disappear and people will be like, "Where the fuck did he go?"
yeah, that's usually
Wing
me.
Connor is too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's just people kind of get on his nerves sometimes, so he's got to go. Yeah.
Well, I had a fun time
Absolutely.
hanging out with Maverick and Don. That was a great time.
We
It-
recorded it. We tried to record something on Thursday. The hotel Wi-Fi was not the best. Um,
We have a pop in.
Oh, look at that!
Shane is here.
What's up, now,
Hello.
Bacon Strip? You gotta unmute your mic.
Talk
there,
about
sir.
what we did Thursday night as cleanly as you can.
Congrats, Shane. Congrats on your
There you
baby.
go.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Shane, he made it.
Congrats.
I did.
Yeah.
My phone is sorry. I'm in a weird position. Hold on, give me a second here. Oh, I
Alright.
tried to prop
Fine.
it up. There we go.
At least I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm out on my
So
back
we were
porch.
just talking about recording Thursday night in the bar for
right.
the podcast that shall never see the light of
that,
day.
that will never ever see the light of day. At least the
It
full
totally
thing.
should.
Yeah.
That will.
It was so much fun. It was such insanity.
I'll create some clips maybe, but other than
Yeah,
that,
we think we might get some shorts out of it,
Little
but
bit, yeah.
as a podcast, nah.
Nah.
Well, it was bad quality. There was a lot of mixed sound in the background. There were some inappropriate things that I just don't
A
want
lot
to put
of
on the
inappropriate
air.
things.
A lot of
Like
inappropriate
99% of it was
Chelsea was there.
She was
I was the
there.
only
If
one
you
trying
put
to be
old man
ignorant.
liver in a situation with a microphone
Gave him a microphone.
and you
He had
give-
alcohol.
and you
We
let
all
him
had
loose,
alcohol. What do
It
you
was a
think?
good
And he
time.
had
People's
his
ears are gonna
And
get
he had
lit.
a friend there that he'd make fun of. It was great.
there might be fingers stuck in weird places. Obviously, there's going to be things talked about that you will never hear anywhere else because it's my buddy old man liver. Steven, sometimes he'll go whoo, right off the tracks, and it's a little hard to get him back on it. So there's some of that I can't quite divulge. And it's actually so like crazy that I won't even put it on my OnlyFans stuff, man. So
Really?
Oh, I would totally put it on OnlyFans. But
Yeah.
I
He
think
kills
Brian
it
would
every
be really
time.
upset.
Got to check out the Patreon.
Which we need, yeah. So
Only
Shane,
livers. Yes.
since we were
The only
talking
livers?
about, we were
That's
just
good,
talking
that's
about bounties. I talked about how I made them do trivia that some of them couldn't answer the questions. What did you make your people do since they always failed because you cheated?
Yes. So for one, when we played rock paper scissors, this bad boy right here is always whatever I want it to be.
Yep.
You could do this one.
So
He's
so
like,
they
I'm
would-
always
this.
paper, and then they would
You
do
do
whatever, and he was like, nope, I'm rock, and they're like,
Yeah.
what?
So then I would whip out. I had a big pocket full of puppets, and I would whip out a puppet, and then I would make them give the perfect puppet pitch, but I would make sure that they had to give it to like a crowd of like 50 people. Like I jumped
Well,
up
you
on a
started
picnic
out
table.
random people because you made you made me do a perfect puppet pitch.
Yeah.
and then-
Well, I also changed it too
So
because people were getting confused with the pitch.
So what is
So
the
I did
perfect puppet
presentation.
pitch?
I don't
That's
remember
that's
what
the best
mine
part.
was.
Everybody asked me, and I was like, I
everybody
don't know,
was
dude.
different.
That's your problem.
Oh.
you
Just made
want
it- oh,
you want
well,
the bounty.
You told me what to do, but I can't remember what it
Well,
was.
I mean, what's the point of the pitch? What are you trying to sell?
So that's why I changed it halfway through because I was just doing pitch for alliteration. It just sounded good,
Uh-huh.
and then I was like, oh wait, that doesn't like everyone's like, what am I trying to sell? And I was like, all right, well, it'll be the perfect puppet presentation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. My
Oh,
name
yeah.
is.
I do remember that.
Easier.
So
Yeah,
basically-
you told
Yeah,
me-
they were-
I think I had
well,
to
I'll tell
sell
you what, though, one
76
guy-
to somebody or something.
One guy got really, really creative. He literally picked up a rock and just threw it, and I was like, yeah, that's a good pitch. I was like, okay.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I was like, all right, dude, yeah,
Hi.
you win this.
So basically,
yeah,
you
I
just
would,
got
see
to-
that coming. You
No,
nailed
I
it.
didn't. I was shocked. I was like, all right, dude, you get it. I'm not even gonna like make you do anything embarrassing. Like
What
that
the hell's
was
this
that
guy
was good.
talking about? I don't know. He's rattling on. It's okay.
But yeah,
Hey,
as the event went on, I started to like get really big with it. Like I jump up on there's a table in Bracken
Oh, yeah.
Holler,
On the
and I
pink
would
Yes,
like
table.
jump
sir.
up on
remember
it,
that.
and
I
would
saw
get
that.
Yeah.
everybody's attention, and I'd be like, everybody, this man's gonna give you the perfect puppet presentation. And I actually ended up having I think it was 2 people who were too embarrassed to do it, so I ended up just giving them
Oh.
the bounty. I was like, I'm
Aw.
not gonna make
Aw.
you jump up there if you
So-
don't want to.
They got anxiety.
Well, I kept throwing him under the bus because somebody
Yeah.
would come to get my bounty, and I'm like, "Go
Yep.
get that the puppet
I
man!
literally
Go
had a
get
line.
him!"
So
I had a line at
I have
one
a question
point.
for
We did have
I've
lines.
got a question for
Yeah.
you. Out of all the things that you went through there, is there anything that you would have changed or maybe done differently? Like, I mean,
Me?
so no, like, were you walking along the way and you were thinking to yourself, have you ever had that not so fresh feeling? Oh wait, I'm a sock, so I've never really had a really good fresh feeling. But as you were going through there, did you find anything really entertaining that you like really wanted to share, or maybe there was like long lines, or maybe you wanted to get, I don't know, an air freshener or something? You know, maybe?
No, there was. Everyone was talking about really long lines. Honestly, me and Shia didn't really run into any lines at all. Like,
Pocket
which is
beers.
crazy. Yeah, we were. I mean, we were getting beers like immediately at the bar. I don't know.
Yeah. I sat next to you guys.
He's kind of got,
Yeah, I was like, I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I
Like,
sat next to you
he's
guys.
kind of
we're
got
getting,
no
like,
choice but to be
priority
wherever you are.
everything.
I mean, your hand is technically up his ass. I mean,
like everybody was like talking about lines, and I was like, I didn't see a single line like the
I
whole
didn't-
entire
I-
You're
weekend.
Yeah.
the puppet elder. They knew
Yeah.
who to serve.
Yeah, people. Yeah, they all love the puppets. So I was
I'm
able
not
to
concerned with
swoosh
lines at
in
all. I
everywhere.
don't even have a nose. Whoa.
But yeah, it was other than I think the coolest thing there that I saw was probably the insane cosplays. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
when you go to Good Springs, there's really good cosplays, but like
Yeah.
this was different. This was like in Good Springs you see a lot of New Vegas cosplays with
Oh,
with a scatter of other cosplays, but this was just like
Yeah.
everything.
Everything.
It
I
was
was
all
shocked
over
how
the
many
board.
NCR were there. I was
Well,
like,
I saw that,
so
like,
many
blue-
NCR, you think we were in Vegas?
I saw blue power armor and
Yeah.
Oh
yep,
my gosh,
yep.
there was so
Oh,
much
that's
power.
toxic
Yeah.
Trevor.
Frozen
That's
Nora.
toxic
Frozen
Trevor.
Nora was amazing.
Yeah, Frozen
Frozen
Nora
Nora
was
Frozen Nora.
awesome.
good.
That's so
When she
good.
was doing my bounty, I was looking at her and she had those like white contacts, and I was like, "Girl, you're freaking me out." She's like, "I'm
Yeah,
sorry."
she was, and then the snake oil salesman, the other bounty, Chris
Oh
Christie,
God,
Yeah.
she's
killed
so
it.
good.
Yeah,
Shout
Killed
out
it.
I
Christy.
loved her.
And then there
oh,
was-
and
So
John
good.
Daly was all up in her DMs, by the way,
I saw that.
I
asking
also
for
saw
like DM like for videos and pictures and stuff. And now he's going out to Good Springs.
Yeah.
So.
and wasn't there a guy that
Go
was
to-
there
go
as
to
the
Pioneer
chicken fucker?
Saloon.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
it
it's him. That's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, that's him.
It was
Oh, okay.
actually it was actually not a dude.
yeah,
Right.
it's a chick.
Someone
Dude.
who very very skilled with makeup.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, dressed as a
Killed it,
chicken
though.
fucker. Yeah, I saw
Had
that.
the
It was
Killed
really cool.
manners,
very
gown,
scared.
and everything.
Yeah.
Very-
All the bounties were really good. Like and they were all unique.
The cons
cool.
were really good because they would like.
Oh yeah, I love them. They're always so
Oh.
great. And
Well,
I
and
love the
they would make.
cons.
They were like, okay, well, you can have it, but you have to go over to the NCR camp and you have to scream "F the NCR." And they were like,
Yeah.
no, I
Yeah.
can't, because like the dude was dressed as the NCR. He's like, I can't do that. Like,
This
I can't
is really
do that,
cool.
man. I'm sorry.
it was so,
So-
funny.
yeah,
Um,
it was very unique though. I mean, everybody
It
was having a
it
blast.
was- I think that was definitely, out of all the things that we did, that was the like 15 out of 10 thing that we did.
Oh, the immersion zone
Yeah.
was
Oh,
the
I
whole jamboree.
loved it.
It
when I
was
was down there.
fantastic.
Brackenholler.
That and
Those guys did
Gala,
a great job.
I mean, aside from the issues with Gala, which none of it had anything to do with us, it was all hotel.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
Gala had its own little
Um,
set of issues.
Well, and
with-
that's you got to
Yeah.
But it was all hotel stuff.
you
It
gotta
wasn't-
yeah, it
expect
was, wasn't it? Yeah.
I
I had
mean,
a
the
wonderful
satin
time in
dolls
my
were
crown and everything.
incredible. The Brasset hounds were
Exactly.
awesome. The whole presentation was
It was
phenomenal.
beautiful.
Even as it like the running of the show changed as
Yeah.
we were speaking, because
Yeah.
you know it was like, you know, we weren't expecting an engagement, but we tucked it in there.
That's
you
great.
know?
No, I mean, well, so that's the thing in Good Springs is almost every single year we have
Yep.
at least one or two
Yes.
people get engaged during the event.
Yeah.
And and it happens all year long, like
Yep.
constantly. We also have events out there. We have like faction wars and things like that. And
Yes.
we'll go out there on a regular basis. And then when the TV show's running, we'll go out there and do watch parties. And you know, any given time, somebody's getting engaged or having a baby or something like that's coming up.
Yeah.
And those are the moments that really tie the community really tight together. And
Yes.
it just now. The cleanup. Did they do the cleanup? Was it NAR? The not New Arizona Republic.
No, you know
or-
what?
So
The Goodwill Industries volunteered to
really,
clean up throughout the event and then afterwards.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, I never
Those
saw
guys
a
are
full
awesome.
trash can anywhere. There was never an
Yeah, it was
overflowing
really well maintained.
trash
Yeah.
cans,
Yeah.
everything. And I never saw them. They were like silent little,
Yeah.
you
They were
know,
like
You're
Yeah.
ninjas
right.
in there.
You're
It
right.
was super
insane.
fluent.
because
That's
I knew
great.
they were going to be there to do it, but I never saw them.
well, and that's
Yeah,
something
But you
logistically,
never
the
saw a full
whole
trash
event was
can either.
fantastic.
So they were doing their
awesome.
Yes.
thing.
Awesome.
And that was such a big help to have all that done.
well,
And
that's
then
a bit-
vendors, took care of their own thing. The people who took care of the immersion zones, like each faction took care of their own space. They built their space. They took
Mhm.
their space down, and then
That's
know,
our-
we took
that's our
care
trick,
of-
is make it look
took
like we were
Gala
never
down
there.
As soon as Gala was over.
we always want to
So
make
we
sure
just-
we
Oh, yeah,
look like
yeah.
we never were there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
Yeah, we just kept moving throughout the whole thing, and
so Chelsea, do you have anything that you would like to promote? Like, you got any events coming up, or maybe a Discord channel that you would like to promote, or something that you're got coming soon?
Well, I'm gonna be going to GCX in
Mhm.
Orlando
okay.
with Atomic Outfitters and Expos Design. And on day one, we are hosting a Fallout cosplay meetup at 11 a.m. So please come to GCX in Orlando, July 24th and 25th, and hang out with us at Universal Studios.
Awesome. And then Shane, Bacon Strip, you got anything that you would like to promote? Anything that you're doing, or
Well, we're going to be at the Mojave Mayhem, of course. But other than that, yeah, just check me out on TikTok and, my little funny skits and my cartoons and all my good artist pals like Overshia and Dweller and his dog and Turtle. Just come love art.
Cool. Awesome. All right, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for us tonight. I appreciate everybody for coming on the show. Thank you to my, fellow cast members who always make this entertaining, and Sassy Lady for thinking half this shit up for us.
Yeah, she's definitely the brains, for sure.
Yeah, well, I just
Thank
show
you.
up.
Before
I'm the
before we-
brains. Jax's is the looks.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
the energy.
Mav
Yes.
the energy.
Yeah, there you go.
And all three of
Yeah.
you make the Fallout Roundtable.
And
I
what
want to
we-
bring something up before we go off though.
Yeah.
This shirt that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I wore this
Mhm.
shirt out over in West Virginia. Also, you know how many times I got stopped just for this shirt saying, "Oh,
It's a nice
you're a
shirt.
Mercedes F1 fan too?"
Yeah.
You know
He
how
was
many
getting
times
lots of F1 love.
I was getting a ton of F1 love out there.
And apparently some wrestling love too. You guys, so you
Yeah.
and somebody were talking wrestling too.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, that's kind of a thing. I find that throughout the whole community, a lot of us are just nerds in general.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When,
Oh, yeah.
when it comes
I
to the
was
squared
so
circle,
happy.
we all got our opinions about Roman Reigns and everything else. And sometimes
George
it's-
Russell being a diva,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. And then people like Sassy are completely like, what the hell are they talking about? But that's our world. That's how
I
we do
nerd
things.
out at other things.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for us tonight. I hope everybody had a great time. Thank you for coming, and everybody say good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
good morning, everybody.
Thank you, Maverick.
And Victoria.
Recording stopped.
All right, guys. Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, thank
Let's
you.
get Shane
Yeah, I
on
think
here
these
where he
guys,
can get a little more airtime sometime.
Yep.
Letting me jump on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
absolutely.
anytime, man.
A
Yeah,
fun little drop in.
it's kind of an open invite.
blast.
It's kind of
We
an
do-
open
we
invite.
basically
We
have an
don't-
open invite, so
Yeah.
whenever
I
you
should- I
want.
should have
just-
brought my-
I guess now that you've been on now, we can give you the friend of the show tag now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's
there
in
you
our
go.
Discord.
I'm in.
In our Discord? Are you in our Discord?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
just
someone let me
I
and
let
Shia
him
in
in.
today. Yeah,
I
that's
let
what.
Nice,
Shane
nice.
in today.
Oh,
Once
I
we
let
find out
Shia
you're not a
in.
complete asshat, we pretty much are like, okay, well, whenever you want to come
No,
on.
You're cool.
That's
Yeah.
a question. When did we start having people apply to our Discord? I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is new.
Yeah, Nick. I tried to tell Nick to join the Discord because he's been wanting to be on the Fallout Roundtable, and then he was just like having problems, and then I was just like, "Well, talk
Yeah.
to Maverick."
Well,
Yeah, no, I'll
I
let him in.
created
It-
the
I don't see that
Discord,
he's-
and
I
I
don't see
never,
anybody has asked.
I've never
but
created any kind of application. The only thing that
we
anybody
never
has
had
to,
any kind of security.
No.
People just like landed, but
So-
now they have to be approved.
no, there is one little
That's
bit of
smart.
security is when you go in there, there's
Mhm.
you go into the main rules and all that stuff, and down at the bottom there's a little icon thingy or
That
an
says- yeah.
emote. You click on that emote, and that's
Mhm.
getting accepted, and that opens everything up to where you can go in.
Oh, that might be it. That
Oh,
might
so
be
it's
it.
that,
the
or they
email.
have to be let in.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
You gotta
just-
read.
Yeah, reading is fundamental, folks. Yes.
Read.
They
Right.
see
Not
this and they're
important
just
at
like, okay, I don't
all.
want
Nobody
it.
does
Throw it
it.
away.
Yeah.
Like,
And almost
Nobody
any,
does it.
almost every Discord you go into, there's a thing with a bunch of like rules and blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
you
And then
always
down
have
at
to
the
read
bottom,
rules, yeah.
you click on the icon and everything pops up. That's how that works.
I joined a Discord the other day, and it was so great because the rules were like, just don't be a dick, and that was it. I was like, oh, this is
I
fantastic.
think that's kind of what ours are. Maybe there's
Ours
just
are
Yeah,
a lot
pretty
longer
much,
than
yeah.
that, though.
Yeah, just
I
don't be a
have some
dick.
cookie cutter bullshit I threw in there just so there was something. You know,
Oh, there's
yeah.
Right.
I
yeah,
just let
okay.
MEE6 handle everything. I don't think. I just
That's yeah. ME6 is a robot, right? So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
they,
Yeah.
yeah.
click. That's our
Click, yeah.
moderator. They ain't-
Bitch, I've been waiting.
Our moderator is MEE6 or Sulior or Sassy or like Warpath.
Okay.
If somebody's a dick, we just make them go away.
I got to meet Warpath in person
I did too. I'm so happy.
and his daughter.
Y'all are weird.
Yeah,
you
I got
know?
to meet his daughter too.
I'm just saying, y'all are a little weird, you know.
They
Just-
were they were there.
They were there.
Yeah,
That's
it was
cool.
kind of
That's cool.
fun.
That is
Meeting all
pretty
these
cool.
people in person.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I got to meet this weekend that I had never met before.
Yeah,
And,
because
and
we're
then
all
you
East
and then you saw
Coasters
me
and
again, and you're
a lot
like,
of us can't
well,
afford to go out
I,
It was
Hey,
funny
man.
because people would go up to Jason and be like, are you Chelsea's husband?" And I'm just like, how would they even know that? Like, people that I had no clue who they are somehow
Well, if
knew
they're
that he was like,
if they see him in your pictures, because I think
Yeah.
You've
Laugh,
got
man.
pictures of
Jason's
yeah,
him.
so
he is
cool.
in my
Y'all,
pictures.
y'all are in your Instagrams and stuff, driving in the
Yeah.
car and stuff like that, and you're like, "Oh, this is
Oh, I
my
forgot, we
wonderful
have
Jason."
Instagram too for this.
You know all that gross, sick,
I don't post
couples
Jason
crap.
on my Instagram though, so it would just be my Facebook. I think
I
it's
don't
because
know.
my
I think I
Facebook's
saw him on
public.
Facebook.
Wherever the
maybe.
hell
Yeah, I
you
saw
at.
him on
You don't
Facebook.
see him much.
I
I
don't
think
know.
I only knew
see
him on
pictures.
Facebook because I saw him in person.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah.
He was one of my
He's a cool
favorite people
dude
to
either
see
way.
throughout the
Diving on me.
weekend.
All right, guys, time for me to get the hell out of here.
Okay.
I hope
Bye-bye.
everybody had a great